When at the beginning of the year the European Union began to bombard the Russian Federation with sanctions in turbo mode, they were sure that China would not support the Kremlin. I don't understand where such confidence came from, but the day came when Europe greatly regretted it. Yesterday Beijing arranged the real execution for Europeans. Xi Jinping did what the president of Russia asked him to do for a long time. China banned its companies from reselling LNG to third countries. And now guess which countries Beijing sent the most liquefied gas to? That's right, it was there that significant volumes of resales went to the European Union. The official reason for the decision was the desire to sufficiently saturate the domestic market of the People's Republic of China, an unofficial reason. A spit in the direction of the West and a terrible desire to support Russia, its desire to freeze Europe that was fed up with everyone. Last. For several months, Chinese companies have been making good profits by re-exporting LNG to the fading EU market, which is currently a premium. At the moment, the price of gas in the EU is about $1,400 per 1,000 cubic meters, bouncing from August highs by as much as 60%. Nevertheless, the price is still huge. The current decline was predictable, but then China intervened, so to speak, added fuel to the fire, and gave a start to a new increase in gas prices. Unhappy Europe is trying its best to save the situation by printing the euro. Brussels is raking out all possible volumes from the world market, significantly overpaying for goods. The downside of such a policy is the collapse of the euro exchange rate and the continued increase in inflation in the eurozone by 10% by the end of September. Chinese companies receive LNG, including the United States, under long-term contracts, and quotes are still tied to the spot price. But it is calculated with a flag and correlated in some contracts with a basket of petroleum products. Therefore, China receives significant volumes at a price significantly less than spot quotes in Europe. Having caught the moment, Chinese enterprises are actively reselling LNG, earning good money on this. There was information earlier that China was reselling Russian LNG from Yamal to Europe. But everything turned out to be much bigger. LNG is resold regardless of the country of origin. But Xi Jinping put an end to this scheme and at the same time on Europe's chances of escaping from the cold. Now it becomes clear that all this time Xi Jinping was just waiting for an opportunity. He did not have 100% confidence that the re-elections in China would be successful and in his favor, judging by this sensational decision of Beijing. The 20th Congress of the Communist Party of China is already in 11 Jinping's pocket, and here is the first step of the winner. Beijing considered that on the eve of winter it was necessary, so to speak, to focus efforts on saturating the domestic market and at the same time to help a friendly neighbor Vladimir Putin in his struggle against the West. Naturally, this is a serious blow to the European Union, to which every million tons of LNG is important. Only on this news, gas quotes jumped by 9% more precisely. We will be able to assess the consequences in a month and a half, and something tells me that Europe will cry.